Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Martin Dreyfus Show. Welcome back to our continued coverage of the Russia and Ukraine war. I just want to preface this video by saying the footage that we are probably about to see is going to be graphic. It is going to be of the recent missile strikes in Ukraine. We are going to watch this video right now and likely a couple of the other attacks later today. So without any further ado, we are going to get right on into the news.
To the war in Ukraine tonight, Russian missiles striking civilian targets in southeast Ukraine. Video circulating online shows Ukrainian children at a playground ducking as a Russian missile soars overhead, exploding nearby. And tonight, President Zelensky announcing a crackdown on corruption, firing every regional military recruitment chief. ABC's chief foreign correspondent Ian Pannell is in Ukraine.
This is always the most devastating part of the missile strike, and I know that's the word on the screen, but it's also the word that comes to my brain, is that the Russian missile strikes always seem to be very close, or if not targeting Ukrainian civilians. Like we saw the kids ducking down there, and of course they didn't get hit by the missile, thank God, but I'm not sure who was hit by the missile, and I'm guessing that if there's a family there, that's not considered, in Ukraine like a military zone, that civilians still feel fairly safe there, as safe as you can feel in a country under invasion. So it's always heartbreaking for me to see, civilian areas targeted amidst war.
Tonight, a devastating Russian missile strike in Zaporizhzhia in the southeast of Ukraine. Video circulating online showing the moment one of the ballistic missiles flew overhead yesterday. And the terrifying moment it lands, exploding. Residents running for their lives. 2 missiles slamming next to a hotel. 1 woman died, 19 were injured, including 4 children, according to the state governor. And tonight,
that exactly confirms what I was worried about. 19 injured, including 4 children, likely, all civilians. There was an attack on civilians. So that's where I feel like the war becomes inhumane, and decisions made by Russian officials are just completely out of line. When you go from, we have the front lines established, we know where the fighting is taking place, and we know that there's long-range missiles that can attack, places where civilians lie, but there should be a principle or a code or just a level of ethics to know that that's not where you send missiles, that's not where you attack, that's just a very inhumane thing to do. It's not like, at least in my perspective, that you're even close to invading that area. Instead, you just launched an attack to kind of show your power and show your might, even though it really, to me, shows your weakness.
President Zelensky firing every single regional military enlistment chief across Ukraine amid a major corruption scandal.
Lindsay, some of these officers are accused of taking bribes so people can dodge military enlistment, and Zelensky saying the way they treat actual warriors is immoral. Lindsay?
Ian, thank you.
Hi, everyone.
Well, we're definitely going to look more into that. It's a shame that the video ended right there. However, just looking automatically, like we said, at the missile attacks, I think it's devastating they came up with that word, but that's the best word for me to use as well. You're attacking civilians. It's not, to me, seemingly a place where you should be attacking. We saw a family duck down. We saw people running away. We saw missiles hit near a hotel. Luckily, we didn't have to see any, dead bodies or anything, but a lady did die and 19 people were injured, including 4 children. And I think that's really the headline, and I think that's really what we should focus on when looking at, Russia and how they've chosen to go about attacking Ukraine. And they didn't just start attacking civilians now. They've been doing this since the beginning of the war.